Okay. So on the other day we were going through the basic introduction about asset accounting and so what I told you, account determination, the main assets which you see in the balance sheet are they are called account determination. Land, buildings, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, vehicles, low value assets, AUC, that is asset under construction, all these things. Then we have asset class. Asset class is nothing but we divide account determination into different groups like buildings, admin building, factory building, guest house, like that, plant and machinery, heavy, non-heavy, furniture and fixtures, factory furniture, office furniture, vehicles, factory vehicles, office vehicles, like this. And again, in each and every asset class we are going to create asset master card, and this is a subasset master card. So subasset master is nothing but any associated asset with the main asset, and this also we have seen. Let us go with the configuration now. So with the understanding whatever we had, so asset accounting, so financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structures. First is copy reference chart of depreciation. So I told you here chart of depreciation. The chart of depreciation is nothing but just like chart of account, we have a chart of depreciation. Here we have depreciation areas. There will be so many depreciation areas. Maybe for example, depreciation as per the Companies Act, depreciation as per Income Tax Act, depreciation as per cost accounting requirement, depreciation as per the group depreciation, something like different types of depreciations we do have. So copy reference chart of depreciation. So this chart of depreciation we cannot create. We need to copy it. Right? We need to copy it. So copy reference chart of depreciation. Step number 1. Double click on copy reference chart of depreciation. In this we have 3 steps. I think I have forwarded you the SAP asset accounting notes. Copy reference chart of depreciation. Double click on copy reference chart of depreciation. So here click on copy as. SAP has given us chart of depreciation for different countries. We need to copy Indian chart of depreciation. So for all countries we have depreciation chart. So what are the existing chart of depreciation? First we need to copy it and we need to change the name as per the company's requirement. See, from chart of depreciation. So we need to copy chart of depreciation for India. Similarly, if you have company code US, you can copy US company code. See here, this is chart of depreciation for India. This is 1IN. Double click on that. 1IN is being copied to chart of depreciation. Our chart of depreciation is Dr. Reddy Labs chart of depreciation. Right, DRCD. Press enter. Just press enter. Do you really want to transfer number ranges also? Yes. Let me create own request. DRLB. Chart of depreciation 1IN copied to DRCD. Now what we have copied, we'll see that. Go to the second step, specify depreciation description. DRCD, sample chart of depreciation India. So what I will do is, chart of depreciation for DRL group. Save it. Now what is that we have copied? Copy, delete depreciation areas. Here you can see the depreciation areas. These are the depreciation areas that have been copied from the standard chart of depreciation. Book depreciation, depreciation as per the Income Tax Act, cost accounting depreciation, consolidated balance sheet in local currency, consolidated balance sheet in group currency, something like that, depending upon the requirement of the company, we keep it. Otherwise, see, unless otherwise required, you can remove it. I don't want all these things. Select it, delete it. Save it. And here GL1 0. GL1 means post in real time. Here just don't post it. Real depreciation area. If you take one is a real depreciation area, of course post in real time. Posting GL area post in real time. One book depreciation post in real time. Area does not post. Right here for 15 does not post. Means only one depreciation we can post. We cannot post more than one depreciation. Cannot. See, it is not required. So what are the depreciation we calculate as per the Income Tax Act? I don't want to post it. Only depreciation as per the Companies Act only we post it to the GL account. So that's what it says. Only depreciation as per the Companies Act is going to be posted to GL account. Income tax etc. we calculate only for the purpose of submission of the income tax return. So that's why that should not be posted to GL account. Only two depreciation areas we have kept. Rest of the things we have deleted. Next, assign chapter depreciation to company code. So what we need to do is we have to assign the chapter depreciation to company code. But here immediately it will not accept. There's a reason for that. See here. Let me see. If you try to assign this chart of depreciation for DRL India, try to save, it will not allow you. Company code entries for DRLB are incomplete. Means what we need to do is first, before we assign, we need to create zero tax codes. And we need to assign the zero tax codes to the company code. The reason is that system understands that whenever you are going to buy any asset, we need to pay tax, and that should be reflected. And if you are not paying any tax, see for example, when you are uploading the asset accounting opening balances, I need not pay any tax. But when you are buying an asset, yes, you have to pay the sales tax on that, excise duty on that, everything, all those taxes we have to pay. So on certain transactions we are paying tax, on certain transactions we are not paying tax. That's why what system will generally expect the taxation for every transaction whatever you post. But when you are uploading your opening balances, even then, right, the value of the asset is going to be increased here, but in that you need not pay any tax, right? Rather we don't pay any tax. For that purpose, there is a small configuration we need to do here. In case of SAP, in asset accounting, every transaction whatever you pay, system expect even the tax component also in that. Now we have to tell to the system there are certain zero tax codes which will be allowed to post without any tax. So that we need to define and assign it to the company code. Then only system will allow me to save this. Otherwise we cannot assign charter depreciation to company code. If you remember, we have already created sales tax codes. We have to create zero tax codes now. Tax on sales or purchases, basic settings. So we need to first of all check whether our company code has been, our tax procedure is linked to country India or not. Okay, DRL tax. Okay, that's good. Define tax codes for sales and purchase. Define tax codes FTXP. Here we need to create certain zero tax codes. Right. What are the taxes that we have already created? D1, D2. Anyhow, we have to create A0, V0. A0 is output tax. %. %, output tax. Tax type A, output tax. 0% output tax, nothing but we are telling to the system there is, input tax, output tax, both 0% we need to create first. We need not write anything here, automatically it will be treated as 0. A0 means output tax, V0 means input tax. This is called input tax. V. Save it. Right, just we have created zero tax code, nothing more than that, not percentage, nothing is given here. Right, only created the zero tax code. Assign tax code for non-taxable transactions. Here give just V0, A0. Input tax, output tax. Right, input tax code is V0, output tax code is A0. So this seems to be a bit confusing to you why we are doing all those things. So first imagine that we have created zero tax code, and zero tax code has been linked to company code. That's all. Because for this company code, even though if you don't have any tax right on any transaction as a transaction, the system will allow us. If you don't do that, first of all, here itself system is not allowing you. Copy reference chapter depreciation, assign chapter depreciation to company code. So by default, system says that unless you are going to create zero tax codes, I will not allow you to assign company code and chapter depreciation. Now see, it will allow you to save now. So once you create and assign zero tax codes to the company code, then only system will allow you to assign the chapter depreciation to company code. So we have assigned the chapter depreciation to company code. Now specify number not required. This one. Okay, asset class. Specify account determination. Now I need to define the account determination. What is meant by account determination? Account determination is nothing but the main assets whatever you want to show in the balance sheet. Land, building, plant and machinery. So these are the things I need to create. These are the standard depreciation. Right, not depreciation, sorry, standard account determination. So in the standard account determination, it will use only numbers. Right. So if every one of us try to use the numbers, it is difficult for us to identify. That's why what I will do is I'll use alphabets only. Real estate, similar rights, 10,000. Building, fixtures and fittings, vehicles. So as many number of assets you have, all those things you have to first create account determination as per the balance sheet requirement of the client. Yes, okay. For example, I'm taking only few. Even we have low value assets. AUC is also there. Anyhow, they're not there. So as many number of assets you want, you can create. But what I'm doing is I'm not creating all. What about vehicles, plant and machinery? I think plant and machinery also should be there. I don't think they've been removed. See, 4 lakhs down payments. F. Buildings, furniture and fittings. Vehicles. Plant and machinery, IBM. Somebody has removed it because plant and machinery will be with 3,000, 2,000 technical assets and machines. Okay, it is there. I take. Okay, what I will do is I'll create land. Real estate means land, buildings, technical assets, machines means plant and machinery. Right, I'm taking only 3. But when you practice, you take vehicles, furniture and fixtures, all those things also you can copy. Otherwise, go to new entries and create it. Why don't we right click on new entries, account determination, DRLB land. Right. Similarly, DRLB buildings, BULD. Right, buildings. This is account determination. Remember that we are creating whatever the number of assets that has been shown in the balance sheet. We have to create all these things. Then DRLB plant and machinery. Apart from that, I'm going to show you one more thing, AUC. DRLB AUC, that is asset under construction. So 4 assets I'm creating, but while practicing, you create land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, vehicles, all those things you can create. Right, this we'll see. Come out. Create screen layout rule. So account determination we have created. Nothing but we have used an abbreviation, and so this part we have created. Land, buildings, plant and machinery. But when we have created the code, we have used the company code, prefix as company code, and next to 50% of the digits, that is that 4 digits we are using, which represents the asset. Just give me a second. I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. Okay. Cancel. Yes. See, I wanted to tell you something. Here we have screen layouts. These screen layout we are going to copy it. Copy from the standard. We cannot create. We have to copy it. And screen layout we have seen at several places. That is for GL account, customer master, vendor master at different places. Similarly, even asset accounting also we have screen layout rule. I'm copying 1000 for real estate, that is for land, buildings, general machines, this is for plant and machinery, this is for asset under construction. Select these rules, click on copy as. Here what I will do is DRLA. Here what I will do is screen layout rule SLR for land. Right, DRL group. Similarly, DRBU. I'm just giving the name. Right. Screen layout rule for buildings. DRL group. DRPM. Screen layout rule for plant and machinery. DRL group. This is DRAU. Screen layout rule for asset under construction. Press enter. Number of entries copied 4. Save it. Right, screen layout rule. So we are creating these 4 rules we have created, and the usage will be done subsequently. In the next coming steps, we are going to use it. Define number range interval. Define number range interval. What is this number range interval? This is for the purpose of assets. Enter your company code. Click on intervals. Right, first of all, 01. What I will do is I'll take 1001. 1001 to otherwise I'll do one thing. 1 to 1000. These numbers are nothing but for the purpose of creation of asset master card. 02. 1000. 1 to 2000. 03. 2001 to 3000. So here for AUC, what I'm doing, I'm creating 09. So here what I will do is here if I do like this 1001 8001 to 8001 to 9000. Save it. So these are the number ranges which we are creating for the purpose of creation of asset MasterCard numbers that I'll show you. Next is define asset class. Today let us stop here. We'll continue because asset class is bit okay, time taking. We have to create it. Once we start, it takes minimum 15 to 20 minutes. Right, asset class and next steps are a bit complicated. So we'll take it up tomorrow. Okay, and on 10th recording also I have with me. I'll forward it to you. Both I'll send it. Somehow today only both of you, Anusha and Manoj, only two people have